Today I'm going to demonstrate to you how to solve the quadratic equation using the quadratic formula. So, first of all, we want to know the quadratic equation we're going to use. So for this tutorial, I'm going to use 2x squared minus 8x plus 16 equals 0. So for that 0, it has nothing to deal with, so don't worry about what happens to it. So since I'm going to use the quadratic formula, it is required that we must understand that x equals negative b plus or minus square root to b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. So a, b, and c are the variables we're going to use for this formula. So given by the quadratic formula, we're going to do it this way. So the first term you see in the equation would be a, first number. So the first term with the first number you see is 2x squared. So a would be 2. Just ignore the x's for now. Just pretend they're not there. And that's so b would be the second number in the second term. So that would be negative 8. And then c would be the third one, and that would be 16, positive 16. As I said, we're not going to do anything with that 0. That 0 is just put there to help this make more sense. So now that we know what a, b, and c are, we are going to do it this way. So by using that quadratic formula, so x equals negative b, so since that's a negative b and the b is already a negative 8, that's going to be double negative, so that would make it a positive 8. So you would put that right here. And then plus or minus square root to b squared, so b 8 squared minus 4 times a, that would be 2. And then c times c would be 16, so times 16. And then over 2a, a2, so like that. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to simplify this. So this is going to stay the same. And then so 8 squared would be 64. And the negative 4 times 2 would be negative 8. Negative 8 times 16, that would be negative 128. So it would be this way, 64 minus 128. And then over 2a, that would be over 4. So now we have to figure this out. So 64 minus 128, that would be negative 64. So 8, just like that, over 4. Now what we are going to do is we're going to figure out what square root of negative 64 is. So since it's negative, just act like it's a positive. So 64 squared would be 8, right? So that would be 8i. The reason why it's 8i is because that negative 64, since it was a negative, that means we put a I for there, right there for an imaginary number. So that would be, 8 plus or minus 8i over 4. So now what we're going to do is we're going to divide all by 4. 8 divided by 4 would be 2 plus or minus 8i divided by 4. So that would be 8, 4, that would be 2i. So there would be your answer right there. X equals 2 plus or minus 2i. So there's your answer, done by the quadratic formula. Alright everybody, thank you for watching. Like this tutorial, like and or comment and subscribe to my channel, People Gutierrez. And yeah, thanks for watching everyone. Have a great day.